People treat you the way you've trained them to treat you. Let that sit for a second. People treat you the way you've allowed them to treat you. Then they have a certain pattern or way that they relate to you that they're used to. And what happens is that becomes the norm. Now, what happens is as you go through the process of elevating your level of consciousness, of increasing your awareness, you become aware eventually that, like, wait, maybe this relationship is extraordinarily imbalanced. Maybe I've been giving away my power, not even knowing it. People have gotten used to this, and maybe in a very surface level way, maybe some of these people only like you, only accept you, only validate you if you played the part they're used to you playing. Now think about that. That is a very harsh truth to realize, but the grief of it is that sometimes the reason we're afraid to let that go is we're afraid of letting go of that familiar energy dynamic. Maybe the validation or approval or what we consider to be the connection felt really good, so we rationalize it. We're afraid that if I be the person that I came here to be, if I be someone that's in my power, then maybe they'll reject me. Maybe they won't like me, and I don't want to lose my friends. But understand that they, at the deeper level, aren't even really connected to the real you anyways. They're connected to this image of you, this act, this way of being that has been having them treat you the way that they have. I've gone through many different phases of my life where I become aware of imbalanced relationships, where I could see that the way I was being treated was not preferable. Then what would happen is I'd get mad at myself, and I'm like, why did I allow this for so long? And I wake up to it, and then I want to shift into my power, and then sometimes I shift into my power, and then the people don't like that because they're used to a disempowered version of me that was easier for them or filled their needs the way that they wanted it to be. So the thing that I want to point your attention to, we could take this a step deeper. Let's look at something that is called the morphogenetic field. Morphic resonance is what this is also called. This idea, which comes from a man named Rupert Sheldrake, he studies parapsychology, understanding this theory and this idea of morphic resonance. The idea is that we have this energetic field around our body, a morphic field, that most of the thoughts we think in our brain aren't actually in our brain. It's almost like our mind is a form of TV antenna. And this TV antenna that we have inside of our brain, we are picking up of different frequencies, and we're picking up of different realities even, based on the frequency we're tuned to. But this idea of morphic resonance is that based on past pattern, there's an energy within that field that then when we talk to people, meet people, and interact with people, there's a certain memory there. So a lot of times when it comes to this morphic resonance idea, we have what is called ancestral energy that stems from the people that we surrounded ourselves, basically our family, the genetic memory we have. And there may be certain energies and patterns that your mom and your dad have that you've taken on and don't even know it, and you're playing out those same energy dynamics with friends and family and other people. That morphic resonance, the habits of memory of other people within what is called your family system, your societal system, your friend group. There are certain energy dynamics at play that have a certain frequency, a certain resonance to it. And we tend to take on the energy of our past, the energy of our parents, the energy of our family system, our culture. And what happens is with morphic resonance, we can become aware of these patterns and then shift our energy. So it's important to realize that some of the problems you have with setting boundaries with people may not even be only yours. It may be it didn't start with you. There's a book called It Didn't Start With You by Dr. Mark Wolem. And it's all about that. How the stuff that we have was inherited, the patterns, the challenges we have, inherited from family dynamics from the past, sometimes many generations. Once we become aware of it and we start to shift that story, we then shift the energetic images within our morphic resonance. Like imagine your relationship with your mom and your relationship with your dad. If there's resistance there, then what happens is when you interact with other people, there's an infusion of this image of your mom and an image of your dad onto every person subconsciously that you meet. So then it's like, well, I have trouble connecting with other men, or I have trouble connecting and having good girlfriends, or whatever it is. Whatever your belief is about that. That's infused onto everybody because it's literally within your morphic resonance, your morphic field. So the key is becoming aware of these stories, becoming aware of the relationships that you have with other people, forgiving mom or dad, even if horrible stuff happened, because if you don't forgive, you keep it within your energetic field. And there's videos I have on that. You can check out Ho'oponopono to learn more about processes of how to do that. It's called cleaning the data. But nonetheless, people treat you the way you've trained them to treat you because there's a part of that feels familiar. Familial. It feels familiar and familiar are very similar words. Family. It feels like family. That's why the energy dynamic's there. Wake up and understand that you can shift the energy. You can shift the way you relate to people. You can take your power back. And that is the message for today. Now, I have an exciting announcement. I'm going to be in Los Angeles, California, August 11th, 12th, and 13th. We're going to be doing a 3-day transformational experience for raising the vibration. And think of it like a vortex of energy. We're going to have hundreds of people there, all there to transform their lives. 3 days of total transformation from the inside out, using the power of group energy, guided meditation processes, mind-heart coherence exercises, healing modalities, past life regression therapy, and guided meditation. Some really cool things are going to be happening. We have most people, or about 40-50%, about half the people fly in from other places or drive in. So if you want to grab your ticket, go ahead and click the link below, join. Now is pretty much the last 2 days for early bird pricing. So it's only, you'll see, you just can click the link, join, grab your ticket, early bird pricing, right meow. And I'm so looking forward to this. We just did one recently in Sedona, Arizona, 150 people. People were totally transformed by the end of it. So now we get to bring that magic to LA. I find LA to be an amazing energy for creativity, amazing energy to connect with other people, to meet your soul fam. That's something that happens as a result of these live events as well. And I simply can't wait. So if you want to join the Shift Experience, August 11th, 12th, 13th, grab your ticket. Link is in bio. Other than that, hope you have a great day. Peace, much love, and namaste.